Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you happen to be new here, please feel free to subscribe down below and hit the little bell so you get my notifications. And if you're a returning subscriber, then welcome back. I'm so happy to have all of you here. If you're new here, or if this is one of my first videos that you're watching, the quality is not always like this. Lately it has been because I lost my camera, so I have to film on my MacBook, my webcam, and it's just not very good quality, and I'm sorry, but this is what we have to deal with for right now. So, thank you for putting up with it for the time being. It will get better soon, I promise. So, hold on. I've been drinking this iced coffee lately. I just make a bunch of coffee and I put it in a pitcher in the fridge, and then I pour some of the coffee into a jar when I want it and add some light original silk soy milk and some Truvia, and it's so bomb. It is so good. So, yes. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about why I am dating a non-vegan, because on this channel before I have specifically said that if I ever dated, I would not date a person who was not vegan, because it's not something I was interested in. I'm vegan, it's important to me, and I wanted the person that I dated to have those same values. But life didn't really work out like that, and I would kind of like to explain why. So I've got some notes right here on my screen that I might be looking down at. I'm sorry if that's a little bit distracting, but I wanted to get everything out in the right way. So let's get started. Without further ado. Okay, so when I found my boyfriend that I am dating now, I want to really emphasize that I was not looking for love. I was not looking for a boyfriend. I had plenty of love already. Like, I loved my friends, I loved my family, everything was great. I did not need a boyfriend, and I was not looking for one. In fact, I was looking to not have a boyfriend. I wanted to be single and have fun, and everything was great. So I was not looking for love, but unfortunately, I fell in love with him anyway, and it wasn't something that I planned, and I didn't want it at all. I really want to stress that, because if I had been looking for love, if I had been looking for a boyfriend, I would have been looking for a vegan, but I wasn't looking for it, and it happened anyway. And then, unfortunately, he fell in love with me too, and we just didn't really have a choice. We just had to date, and that's kind of how it started. And so since I wasn't looking for a guy, I wasn't looking for a vegan guy, because I just wasn't looking at all. And yeah, so what I've realized is that love doesn't really work the way that you think it will. You fall in love with who you're supposed to fall in love with at a certain time that you're supposed to fall in love with them, and I truly believe that in my core. And you normally don't have much of a choice in the matter of who you love. So, would I like for my boyfriend to be vegan? Sure. Of course, absolutely. I would like everybody I know to be vegan. I would love that. That would be super cool for me. But I know this might be controversial, but I love him for everything that he is, including the fact that he is not vegan. And dating a non-vegan has definitely changed my own personal veganism, which has been an interesting and different part of the journey that I was not expecting. But he has definitely changed how vegan I am, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's kind of all I want to say about it, but I mean, I'm still vegan, obviously, but he's changed my perspective on it. Sorry. Get rid of that notification. Okay. Sorry. So, okay. And then we've talked about, too, like, what if someday when we have kids, how will we raise them? Are we going to raise them vegan? Are we going to raise them non-vegan? And what we've basically come to the consensus of is that once they're old enough to know the difference, to have heard both sides, to reach into the fridge themselves and see dairy milk, almond milk, pick one and pour themselves a glass, that's when they can choose for themselves. But until then, mom and dad are going to decide. And since they're going to be with mom most of the day, they're probably going to be vegan most of the time. I can't envision my kids eating meat, dairy, or eggs very often, if ever, but I'm sure it's going to happen. Like, they're not going to be perfect vegan kids, like they would be if I were with a non-vegan, or if I were with a vegan. But fortunately, I just got the Nexplanon in my arm, so that's not going to be happening for another 3 years anyway, you know, so it's like at least 3 years. So it's not something that we have to worry about right now. So as of right now, it's just the two of us, and we like to eat different foods in the same way. So what I mean by that is, like, we'll make one dish, a rice dish, a chili, a pasta, a a sandwich, like something like that, and he will add chicken to his. And then I will not. It's that easy. Like, we make the same food, and then he'll add chicken, or he'll add pork, or whatever. And, so it's not that difficult. Or, like, we'll make a smoothie, and he'll have soy milk in his smoothie, and then he'll add whey protein powder to his part, and I won't. It's really simple. But to be fair, he always said that I'm sorry. Oh, it's the same notification. Sorry. I don't want it to go off again. So, okay. There we go. These quality videos. He always said that he would never want to date a vegetarian, or let alone a vegan. I don't even think he knew what a vegan was. But like I said, neither of us were looking to get into a relationship. And if he had been looking, he would have chosen somebody else, because he wouldn't have wanted this high-maintenance vegan. So, yeah, it just kind of goes to show you that if we had our specifications for a partner, if we could have chosen that, we would be dating vastly different people. And if you try to, like, make somebody a certain way, or find just the right person with all these specific and unique qualities, then you could be ruining chances to find something amazing with somebody else who might not have every single quality on your list of things that you want. It's like when somebody says, I'll only date black guys, or I'll only date somebody who makes more money than me, or I'll only date somebody who's in the military. If you put those barriers and limitations on yourself, you are only doing yourself a disservice. I'm all about getting what you want and never settling for a partner, but sometimes you're not settling for the things that make you different. In fact, you are getting something even greater than what you wished for in the first place, which is what happened to me. My boyfriend is amazing. In every way. And I would not change a single thing about him ever. And I would never want him to think or feel like I was trying to change him or pressure him into anything. His diet is just that. It's a diet. It's just food. And I would never let something as insignificant as food choices impact my relationship. Even though I'm so passionate about animal rights and being a voice for the voiceless, and it means so much to me personally, but I still would not let the fact that he wants to add something to his chili that I don't want to eat. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I kind of view it this way to wrap it up. If he were trying to change me in some way, like trying to make me eat meat, or trying to make me not love Harry Potter anymore, that would really hurt me, and that wouldn't be fair at all. Of course, it's a little bit different because his choices and the things he likes are hurting innocent lives, in my personal opinion. Excuse me. So it is a little bit different, but the concept is still the same, because that's how he was brought up. That's how he was raised. It's what he knows. To me, eating meat is a matter of life and death, but to him, eating meat is normal and healthy and something he's done his whole life, and it has good memories because he's done it with his family. You go fishing with Grandpa, you, like, eat your uncle's deer that he caught. You know what I'm saying? So it's different to him and than it is to me. And I understand, because I was once where he was. Would I ever want to lessen his meat consumption? Hell yeah, absolutely. I would love to. But I would never even suggest that he go vegan, because that is not who he is. At this point in his life, and probably not ever, it's not who he is. And that's perfectly okay with me, because I love him for exactly what he is at every single meal of the day. So, in conclusion, I would have chosen a different path if I had been looking, but I wasn't looking, and love punched me in the face anyway. It punched me in the face and it threw me down, and here we are. So, yeah, we didn't really have much of a choice in the matter. He was trying really hard not to love me, but, how could you not love this? And I I didn't try very hard not to love him. I didn't have much of a choice. I fell in love with him right away. But that's just who he is, and this is who I am, and we work well together. He's respectful of me and my choices, and I'm respectful of his choices. I think respect is so important in every relationship, mutual respect, and that's what we have for each other. So I hope that you guys understand, and I hope that this is not offensive to you in any way. I also hope that you follow me on all of my social medias, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. It's all at Brooke Please, Brooke with 3 O's and an E, and then a please. You know, you'll get it. It's linked in the description box below. I hope that you also stick around for more videos. I will be posting them a lot more, and soon I will have my nice camera, and it will be a lot better quality than this. I don't know. I'm sorry, like, I look so I look so bad all the time, but I appreciate you sticking around anyway. So thanks for watching. Thank you for being my friend on the internet today. Give me a like and a comment, and tell your friends to subscribe to me as well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys!